And I have a lot of YouTube videos to post. Doesn't matter though, because no one's watching them, so I can post as many as I want without having to worry about my subscribers getting annoyed. All right, let's try and get a Danish. And he plays the Sicilian. Okay. I don't know anything about it. I just know that the Alapin is a good choice against the Sicilian. Please take. Thank you. That is not a good move because it allows me to develop my knight. I could push. He takes, I take. His knight has to move. It probably goes like here. I mean, I don't really see any like great reason to do that. Let's just keep developing. I could pin his knight and then try that, but he'll probably just kick my bishop out or unpin, so no real point. Let's just develop modestly. So I think the point of that move is he wants to play this and he wants to prevent my knight from moving forward. So let's go ahead. Do I want to play a4? It prevents this, does it? But it also gives his knight this square. Let's go ahead and do it. I really think he wants to play b5, so I'm just not wanting to allow that. Let's go ahead and castle. He also castles. Don't really know what to do, so let's just play b3. Kind of a waiting move, just to see what he's going to do. And then I can develop my bishop here. And if the center ever opens, it's going to be an absolute monster. And it supports my a4 pawn to play b3. I have absolutely no idea what he's going to play. I feel like he's going to play like knight b4. Meant to draw an arrow. Imagine if I did that with my own piece right as he moved and I just pre-moved some like ridiculous thing. Bro, I called it. So I don't want to give him my bishop, but I also don't want to drop the bishop back to b1. I could move it to e whatever. I could also move it up to b or to c3. If I move it to c3, then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces attacking this square, and he has 1, 2, 3. So I could try and make a break in the center. And he still can't play b5, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm not dropping this pawn, which I didn't think about, but oh, he plays this first. I wanted to play that. You asshole. Okay, let's think. If I take, he takes, I take, he takes, Where does that leave me? I think that's good for me. Getting a phone call. Gonna mute it. Let's go ahead and do this. No, that's not good for me. What am I talking about? For some reason, I was thinking I would get his knight. This is still fine though. Let's just drop back here. He might trade it. Okay, he does. I have a nice square for my knight now, though. Okay, he's hitting my knight, and he's hitting this pawn. So I have to watch out for a move like him bringing his knight here. I could just play knight here right now, and that cuts off his queen's line of sight. Also prepares queen to g3. I should probably get my rooks into the game. Let's play bishop d2, connect the rooks. So if he takes and then I recapture and then he recaptures, I'm losing a pawn. So I could bring my queen here. And that should be protecting. And I want to play bishop there. I'm probably blundering something. You know how it is. This is there's a lot of stuff, a lot of things going on in this position. Pretty complex. This pawn is a weakness for me. So what are his weaknesses? Once he moves this bishop, this will be a weakness. This is a weakness. This is a weakness. Okay, so he's preparing for this, because now he can move his bishop out, or his pawn out. And then I am going to drop my bishop back here and attack his knight. Where's his knight going to go? So if I move here, his knight could come here, hit my queen. It could come here, but I would take it. It would come here, and I would just take it. I think him coming here is not good for me, because then I have to move, and I can't defend this knight anymore. Let's just bring this rook. I like this x-ray. See what he does here. I don't need to move my bishop yet, and I like that his king is, you know, kind of stuck. I can go here now. This knight is defended, this one's defended. I mean, I guess it's not totally defended because takes. But I also have takes, intermediate move, and then I can retake with the pawn after his queen moves away. I've got 3.5 minutes. I will lose on time if necessary to avoid blundering something stupid. That is the promise I'm making to myself now. I don't think that this actually defends that pawn because he can't recapture without losing his queen. So let's go ahead and take. This is a crazy game. Like, look how much shit is hanging, and there's a lot of tactics going on right here. Okay, now I think I play here, and I'm forking, and now I play here. I'm threatening mate. Okay. So how do I crash through? It's a good question. Let's just trade off. Okay. Now let's bring an extra rook into the game. That seems like it would be useful. Also defends this pawn, and I can double up and then slide my rook in here. This is a juicy outpost now because there's nothing that can touch it. This pawn is blockaded. His bishop can't touch it. Okay, but how do I get through his defenses? Do I like sack a rook? Do I like, I don't know how to get through these pawns and the bishop. Do I sack my knight somewhere? I don't know, man. It's also, even if I did like this check is still not mate because he comes here and then my knight goes where? I don't know. I don't see it. Maybe I drop back and he comes back and then, okay, interesting. Damn, it'd be really nice if his bishop wasn't there. Okay, I don't have a lot of time. So what are we doing here? Let's just do this for now. I think I need to just start throwing pawns. That's what I need to do. That's got to be the move. His queen is, it shouldn't be the first one there. I almost blundered my queen, playing too fast. I don't want to trade queens, probably. Maybe I do. Fuck. I don't want to because of my time situation. But I think I have to. Bro, I gotta play so fast. I'm still gonna try not to blunder. This is probably my next move. Fuck. Shit. I don't have enough time. I'm fucked. I got 3 seconds left. Just pre-move everything. Actually, cancel. Pre-move that first. Dude, if I just had like 40 more seconds, I could have won this game. Probably not. If I'd had more like a minute more, a minute and a half. But I did say no blunders even if I run out of time. And I was happy with the way I was playing before I got into time trouble. So I will accept that. I am okay with this game. Even though I'm clearly going to lose. I should probably take this bishop, shouldn't I? Let's put his pawns up. Fuck. Shit. No, I had a blunder. It was probably if it's after the time scramble, then it's okay. Wait, is the best move to take in the Alpin? No, that can't be right. What was best here? Just castling? Alright, fair enough. And what was best here? Bringing the bishop all the way back. That is intriguing. Huh. Why though? Doesn't he just take the, he just takes the light squared bishop? So then we have takes, 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 takes. Is that the idea? But what if he had, what about here? All right, whatever. That's like such a subtle thing that I really don't. Really wants me to connect rooks. It probably wanted here. Yeah. I was upset that I'm losing this pawn, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just supposed to, if I'm losing the pawn, maybe I'd just throw h4 out there. No? Okay, just, what was it? Rook a to e1? Why not rook f to e1? What is this rook doing? I guess I'm planning on pushing this pawn. Gives away free material. This lets your opponent fork your pieces. He gave away free material. Where? Here? Danger levels? So takes, 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 and then takes, and then the bishop is hanging and the knight is hanging. So let's just run that line out for the lulz. Now, I don't know if he moves his bishop here, then you take. And you're up a piece. Okay. I let my opponent fork my pieces. Oh, yeah. So that was my blunder. This was before the time pressure, so I failed in my goal of not blundering. Thankfully, he didn't see it. So I was supposed to trade. Now, what was the path forward? You missed a better way to block an attack on a vulnerable piece. I considered playing that, but I just didn't know, like, after he takes, what do I do? It's the only good move. Ah. So the idea is to get. But then what do you do from this position? Your knight seems kind of trapped. I guess you come here with it. So the idea is to deflect the bishop away from this square. That way the knight can come in here. Whereas I was trying to get my rooks over there. Yeah, I mean, why did I not play this? I think at this point maybe I was in the time pressure and I was panicking. But like, obviously I should just be snap taking that every time. I probably could have won if I had done that. And I still didn't notice it. I was just too busy trying to get there. Oh. I could have still played this because it would protect my queen. Ah. That is so sad. And it's attacking his queen, so he can't take this. Damn. I really should have won this game. I mean, that really just, that hurts. But all right. That's smart. The idea is if he takes, you take here with check, and you're opening up the attack on his rook. And if he takes here, then you can just take with the knight. I think at this point I was very low on time and I was panicking. Yeah, like at this point I had started pre-moving. So it wanted me to play here. And then probably like takes here, here. Well, after here, 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 he can't come here because you can take this. Now you're defending your pawn. But he would push, and then, you know, who knows? I was just way too low on time though to do anything. Decent game. I could have played a little bit better. I think I could have won that, even with the time pressure.